EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to Music City. Welcome to Nashville, Tennessee, and Nissan Stadium on the shores of the Cumberland River. Tonight on Sunday Night Primetime, it's the Baltimore Ravens and the Tennessee Titans on Sunday Night Primetime. So glad to have you with us. Mike Tirico next to Greg Olsen here in the booth. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. Now return coming from the 7. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line.
Let's go. Ready?
Now the first carry for Chuba Hubbard. And he's going to be stopped at the line. No gain. Great way for the defense to open up here at home.
This defense wanted to come out early in this game and take the fight to the offense. And boy, did they ever set the tone on the very first play, keeping that carry to no gain.
Here we go. Ready.
On second down, Young. That's caught downfield by Tesla. It'll be taken down, but it takes them across midfield down to the 40-yard line. A big play there for Baltimore. 35 yards.
First down, Baltimore.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Young hands it to Hubbard. And he's going to be taken down, but not until he reaches the 20-yard line. A gain there of 20. Good for a Raven first down.
Big hole up the middle. The interior of this offensive line did a great job clearing some space. The back saw it quick, and he hit it. And next thing you know, he was in the secondary for a big pickup.
On first down, it's right back to Hubbard. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards.
At the 16-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5.
Set. 50 green. Cut.
Out of the shotgun, Young. He's got his man on the in route. Yes, take it in over the middle.
Not a whole lot complicated about this play, Mike. That was understanding where the holes of the defense were. Remember, in this zone coverage, you got to find green grass. Get past the first down marker, be friendly to the quarterback, and then the ball has to be out on time before those zone defenders can react to the receiver. It's exactly how it played out here. You can drop all the fancy plays you want, but when the quarterback and the receiver see it through the same set of eyes, it's virtually impossible to stop. A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
The Titans will use the first of their timeouts, and they'll get together prior to this 2nd down play.
Ready. Cut. 45. White.
From the gun, it's Young. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up 3rd down.
There isn't much room for error when operating inside the red zone. The field is really condensed. Those throwing windows become a lot tighter and forces your quarterback to make some really highly contested throws. And as we just saw, those aren't always going to go your way.
From the 2-yard line yet again, what can they do on 3rd and goal?
Ready. Yellow. 43. Ready.
To throw is Young. Forced out wide. And he's in. Mason Taylor. Touchdown, Ravens. That his first touchdown this year.
You know, it's funny, Mike. I think in conditions like this, when you play games in these elements, everyone assumes it puts a lot of pressure on the offense, and it's actually the contrary. The offense knows where they're going. They can collect their feet, they can collect their way, but it's the defense that is more of a reactive state, and those are the guys that have a hard time keeping their footing. You see them slipping and falling, so early offensive success doesn't really surprise me, and now they have the ability to play from a lead.
On the return, here's James. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line.
At their own 28-yard line.
Buggy. No, this way.
Stroud gonna throw right away. That's into the hands of Jonathan Brooks. And he's not gonna get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
So you come back out here after watching the opposing team score first, and what you want to do is you got to establish a little early rhythm and get the drive started. Get a little positive energy into that huddle, and what hopefully starts out good ends with you being able to get some points of your own.
Here we go. Why Tony? 118. Let's hit.
Throwing on second down. Stroud. Quickly to the former Buckeye, Jackson Smith-Njigba. They'll mark them down up at the 44-yard line.
A gain of 15.
They get 15 on that game. That's good for a Titan first down.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
They'll try to get the running game going. His first carry. He'll try to get back to the line, but he's not happening. Gonna lose a yard.
How often do we see linebackers be so fast trying to track down the ball carrier that they end up actually overrunning the play and allowing the running back to cut back? But not this guy. Does a great job staying in phase, stretching this ball out sideways, and he brings them down for a loss.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
Swap. Love a swap.
From the gun, here's Stroud. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. And he might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
On the quick, right? At 18. Let's hit. Hey, Uno Mars.
From the gun here on third down, it's Stroud. That's complete. He's got it to London. And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line.
And the Titans
15 yards through the air. First down for Tennessee.
42-yard line.
They'll run. He'll try the left side now. Down the sideline to the 20. And he's in. Touchdown, Tennessee. His second rushing touchdown of the year. Big play out of the running game as the back accelerates all the way to the house for the rushing touchdown.
And, Mike, when we talk about burst, that's what we're talking about. And they told us all week, be ready for this guy. He's got something special to him, and that long touchdown there is exactly what they're talking about.
Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. This one taken at the 7. A good return as he takes it across the 30.
31-yard line.
Here we go. Ready?
Young to throw on 1st and 10. Quick throw, taken in, and he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
So, from the 37, here's 2nd and 4. Now Young. As he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
They go 5 receivers for 3rd down and 4. Now this looks like a design run, and he'll convert, picking up the 1st down at the 46-yard line.
Great play design here, Mike. The formation allows them to spread the defense out from sideline to sideline. Then snap the ball into the hands of your quarterback, find some daylight, and pick up the 1st down.
Here's 1st and 10.
Ready, ready.
To throw, Young. Gonna set up the screen here to Hubbard. And he is out of bounds. They get 14 out of the screen, and it's a 1st down.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. And think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often, so that might be his first target. I don't think it's going to be his last.
Here we go. Ready.
On 1st and 10, here's Young. Short pass taken in by Knox. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. Give them 12 on that one. They are on the march. Another 1st down.
27-yard line.
On the ready. Let's go now.
They're going to run right over center with Hubbard. And he'll try to keep his footing, manages to work it ahead for a couple of yards.
So these, Mike, are the body blow runs. They're not big gains. They're nothing fancy. But they really set that physical tone for the rest of the game where now a good play caller can use some of these early runs to set up some.
And he will get into the end zone. Savion Williams. Touchdown, Baltimore. Will Riker down on for the extra point. His kick is good. And the Ravens will move out to a 14-7 lead. Riker it out now, following the touchdown, as he kicks this one away. On the return, here's James. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
Titans take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
What's that?
They'll begin here on the ground. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
You could just see the frustration on the running back's face as he's getting helped up off the ground. Like, there was just nowhere to go from the moment he was handed the ball. Give credit to the defense. Great job.
All right.
So we are through one here on Sunday Night Primetime. It's the Ravens out front. We're back in Music City after this. Titans football here to start quarter number 2. They've got it with a second down and 10.
Look the hop. Here we go. Let's go. Swap. Love a swap. Hey, uno. He's moving. Boys, moving.
From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard and sets up third down.
A 2-yard pickup makes it 3rd and 8.
Nike Texas. Here we go.
To throw is Stroud. Out to his right. And that is incomplete.
I'd say one of the most critical elements of a dynamic offense, Mike, is how efficient are you on third down. It's something these teams stress all week. Here's an opportunity to continue to extend this drive. The defense wins this time and brings up fourth down.
Oh, how about the coverage there? Met and dropped before he can get a return go.
Black Ultra.
Tight end going in motion here.
Green. Ready?
Young to throw on first down. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play. And it's second down.
And they got the look they were hoping for, one-on-one on the outside. He's just unable to hold on to it through contact, and I think that was a big opportunity missed.
Second and 10.
Strike two. Here we go. Ready?
Back to the air, it's Young. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down.
The relationship between the pass rush and the pass coverage is critical. The better you rush the passer, the more pressure you can take off your coverage, and that's a great example why.
Gonna look deep, looking for more. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there, make things difficult defensively. It sets up fourth down. So on fourth down, time to kick it away. Jake Camarda to do the honors. This brought in out past the 20. That could have broken for a bigger return, but as it is, nice job getting his offense a start out past the 30-yard line. On first down, it's Stroud. And that ball incomplete. He was trying to get it to Jonathan Brooks out of the backfield. And it'll bring up second down.
And with nothing open downfield, he tries to find something underneath. But give credit to this secondary, Mike. I mean, they had everything covered up, and this one ends up just falling incomplete.
Oh, ready?
On second down, Stroud. Finding space at the 40. And they will finally run him down. It's a big one for Tennessee. 31 yards.
That's good.
How about that for your first catch of the game? I mean, to be able to attack the defense with your very first grab, really sets things up nicely for the rest of the game. So defensively, they need to tighten up a little bit on the back end, because I promise you that's not going to be the last time they call his number.
That's a nice job keeping his balance in these conditions. A gain of about 5.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You got to have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
They'll stick with him again. Maybe a couple there. It's 3rd down.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the first down marker. And they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
Here's 3rd and 2.
All right.
Try to pick this one up on the ground. And he will have a Titans first down by about a yard. They're able to convert on 3rd and 2.
I know it's early in this game, but in my mind, that's 4-down territory. And certainly now the coach doesn't have to make that decision. He keeps it on the ground on 3rd and short. Gets a fresh set of downs, and now they got to see if they can come away with some points.
And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
2nd and 5 at the 18-yard line.
Here we go. All right. Flag. 11. Hey, south.
Now Stroud. That's out to the flat, and it's complete. And they'll get him down inside the 5-yard line. It's 1st and goal coming up.
And what really stands out about this drive is the ability of the quarterback to really spread the ball around to multiple targets and put so much pressure on the defense, deciding who do they want to account for, because no matter who they try to take away, quarterback's doing a nice job of finding the open man.
Ball sitting on the 3. It is 1st down and goal. Brooks will take this into the end zone for a Titans touchdown.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and that's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
The extra point by Gay is good. And the Titans will tie things up. We are all even at 14. So back to level after the touchdown. And time for the kickoff. Now return coming from the 7. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30.
At their own 29-yard line.
Let's go next. Ready.
On 1st down is Young. Check this down. That's Hubbard out of the backfield. And that'll be good for a gain of about 4 as he is forced out of bounds.
A gain of 4.
From the 33, here's 2nd down and 6.
Here we go. Set.
Throwing is Young. That's right side and into the hands of Tislar. And he's going to be out of bounds, just shy of midfield.
It's a gain of 16.
A gain of 16 yards. 1st down, Baltimore.
On the
1st
ready.
and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Cycle. Ready. Eagle blue. Yellow. 43. Ready.
Back to throw. Young. That's going to be incomplete. Hubbard, very stout there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
It's now 2nd.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And When you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
Set. Ready?
A second down throw for Young. The coverage right there, and it's knocked away. Incomplete. He was looking to get it to DJ Moore. Now it's going to be third down.
That's one of those plays where you come off the field, Mike, and you're getting a lot of high fives. Hey, good job. But then that secondary's coach pulls you over to the side and says, hey, nice play. But next time, let's come away with the pick.
So, after 2 straight incompletions, here's third and 10.
10 flat, pause red. Ready, go. Hut.
Out of the shotgun, Young. This is intercepted. Picked off by Kamari Lassiter. And he's going to be taken down just shy of the goal line. Nearly a pick 6, but he does set up the offense with first and goal.
Sets up a first down and goal at the 3-yard line.
Outside. 18. Outside. Rob it.
They'll try to run this one in. And he's going to be stopped just short of the goal line. Couldn't reach that ball across, setting up second and goal. Now the Ravens use their first timeout, and they'll get together prior to this second down play.
Oh, 18. Outside. Hey, uno.
They'll go with him again. And he is not going to get to the goal line. In fact, he's even going to lose yards on that play. And now it is third and goal.
This is a play, Mike, that makes me want to run down there, throw on a uniform, and try to help out. I mean, I think at this point, I could help clear enough room to get 1 yard. Heck, I might be able to get 1 yard myself. That's disappointing that they're unable to capitalize.
Good job so far by the defense protecting the short field. Now it's third and goal.
Why Tony? 11.
Throwing is Stroud. It is brought in the end zone. Jackson, Smith, and Jigba. Touchdown Titans. That is second TD catch of the season. That is a dream scenario. The offense handed the ball first and goal. And Greg, they take it to the end zone for 6.
They're not going to have many easier drives than that, Mike. I mean, to get the ball, not only in a short field, but in a goal-to-go situation, you don't get a lot of those chances. You have to cash them in, and that's exactly what they were able to do.
Here's Stout after the touchdown to send this one away. This one taken at the 7. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there.
Ready.
Moore going in motion. Here's a timeout, Tennessee. It'll be their second, and they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline.
Ready, set.
From the 25, they'll go to work. First and 10.
Yellow, set. Black, 95. Ready.
Here's the pistol snap to Young. That's complete to Moore on the right side. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
Second and 6 at the 29-yard line.
Ready?
On second down, Young. Right back to Moore, another grab. And he is out of bounds at the 45.
A gain of 17 yards.
Taking advantage of that running ability. Gain of 17 and a first down.
First and 10
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get him the ball, pick up the first down.
And he'll get about 6 there, setting up second down.
A 7-yard pickup brings up second and
To throw is Young. Defender draped all over him, incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
They'll come up to third and 3.
Set. Ready. Set.
To throw is Young. Oh, bad decision there. Off his back foot, it's intercepted. Picked off by Tyler Nubin. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick 6 for touchdown. Gay to add the PAT. He's got it. And the Titans have doubled their advantage. It is now a 28-14 game. Here's Stout after the touchdown to send this one away. This will be returned from the 6. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
Ready up. Let's go now. 45. Wide. Cut.
From the gun, it's Young. This one caught right side by Knox. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. A run with Hubbard. He's got room to the 45. And he is out of bounds. A gain there of 27 yards.
There's a combination of footwork and vision, his ability to kind of weave through traffic and understand where the holes were. It's a really nice job working through some bodies and picking up a big gain.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. They'll go again with Hubbard. Face to run inside the 20. And he will finally be taken down at the Titans' 15-yard line.
Explosive plays. Teams understand just how valuable they are in regards to the ability to score points. Typically, they come through the air, Mike. In this case, they got it on the ground. Now they find themselves inside the red zone.
Ready, set.
Here's a run going left. And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Ravens.
You just don't see these kind of holes too often at this NFL level, Mike. And you can see once he got the ball, the clear line to the end zone, he doesn't get touched. And an unfortunate defensive breakdown here ends up costing him 6 points.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. Devontae Turpin on the return. Past midfield. he's going to take this all the way back. 91 yards. Touchdown, Tennessee. You talk about a response. After the offense goes down the field and gets a touchdown, the special teams unit comes back to get the sixth right back for the other side.
And I've been there, Mike. You find yourself on offense, you watch your opponent go down and get a touchdown, and you're saying amongst each other, you're saying, hey, we're going to get the ball back. Let's go get one of our own. But in this case, the return unit says, no, offense, you stay on the sideline. We got this. And they go back and get a score of their own.
Here comes a return from the 5. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start.
At their own 28-yard line.
Black Ultra. Come on, set. Eagle, blue 32. Blaster, stick. Set,
On play action, Young. Rolling right. He's going to look for the home run ball. And he's going to be marked down, bringing it all the way to the 25-yard line. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. A gain of 48.
It's a gain of 48 yards. And the Ravens first down.
So we are at halftime, and Greg and I will be back right after this. It's the National Football League on EA Sports. First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. Get across the 20, mark them at the 22-yard line.
At their own 22-yard line.
Here we go. Ready?
The third quarter begins with a run. And will bring this to about the 25. That's Gerard Campbell getting in there to make the play.
At the 25-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Here's a 2nd and 6.
All right. Ready?
Back to throw. Stroud. Here comes the screen to Brooks. This one to be sniffed out. Blown up in the backfield.
Jonathan Brooks.
The best defenders can just sense when a screen is coming. They can tell the body language of the offensive lineman's pass set. They can tell on the drop of the quarterback. It just doesn't look right. It's exactly the case here. Great job getting to the back and taking him down for a loss.
18. Let's go. Look the hot. Look the hot.
From the gun here on third down, it's Stroud. Left side in the hands of London. And it looks like he's going to have the first down. What great work after the catch to extend the drive.
Really nice job there to move the chains early in this drive, but now as they approach midfield, continue to keep your foot on the gas. Don't get conservative. Don't start sitting on the ball. Cross midfield and go. Anytime you find yourself on your opponent's side of the field, you have to be thinking points.
Now a run on first down. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that.
So often when it comes to safeties, Mike, we talk about their speed and their range. But for him to be able to come up and make a tackle and be physical at the point of attack and keep this ball carrier to no gain, that's pretty impressive.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. A quick throw here going to be taken by London. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line. That's 2 catches on this drive. This one for 10 yards and a first down.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an Offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
Couple of first downs already on this drive, and they'll go first down from the 43. He'll turn and hand this one off, and he'll only be able to muster a couple of yards. Patrick Queen, the linebacker, they're on the tackle.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd and 8.
Here we go.
From the gun, here's Stroud. A throat behind his neck, can't reel it back in. And that'll go down as an incompletion. Amon-Ra St. Brown, the receiver he was trying to target. And it's going to be 3rd down.
On the quick.
Now this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it, and he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
You could see the quarterback, once he got the snap, he was looking for any seam, any daylight, but nothing materialized, and he's fortunate he got back to the line of scrimmage.
And he's going to be knocked down before he can even think about returning that ball. Whoa!
On the ready. Set.
This drive begins with a run by Hubbard. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
You want to see linebackers play downhill, Mike, meaning there's not a lot of side-to-side pursuit. They're attacking the line of scrimmage, attacking the ball carrier. That's exactly what we saw out of this guy here. He's able to make the stop at the line of scrimmage and keep it to no gain.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Let's go next. Ready.
Young. That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force 3rd down.
And this is really just more of the same that we saw in the first half. They have made it a huge struggle in the passing game. I mean, just no easy completions, no open space. Every single ball has been contested, and they've done a great job all day.
It is 3rd and 10.
Ready.
Here's Young to throw, and that is incomplete.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
And he's going to be brought down after a short return, and that's where his team will get possession of the football.
Oh, hey.
Drive will start on the ground, and he'll get back to the line of scrimmage as best. Might have even lost a yard there.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. That's going to be incomplete. Hovering very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force third down.
Makes it third down and
Sometimes it's those footsteps. I don't care how long you've been playing or at what level you've been playing at. When that defender's bearing down, you really get a good idea of what guys are willing to go through contact to secure a catch, and in this case, what guys are unwilling.
Stroud going to set up to throw. Now pass deep for St. Brown. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line.
6 yards.
It's another big play in a game that's had its share. 36 yards.
First and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Ball down to the 16-yard line. And it's first and 10. To throw is Stroud. They'll look to set up the screen here. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
You see so many teams wait till third down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on first down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that screenplay still in the back of their head.
18. South.
Throwing from the pistol, Stroud. A throw there on second down, going to be incomplete.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
Backfield empties. 5 receivers in the formation for third down and 5. That's holding at the 2. To the goal line and in. Drake London. Touchdown, Tennessee. Now the Ravens use their first timeout, and they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline. Greg, nothing changed at halftime. They come right out to start this third quarter and pick up where they left off.
Well, I think this defensive coordinator is going to think back to his halftime speech, Mike, because whatever adjustments he thought they made, it obviously didn't resonate. What we saw happen in the first half, they picked right back up here to start the third quarter, and at this point, the offense has hit its stride, and they continue to pull away.
Makes the score Titans 42, Ravens 21.
Here's Stout after the touchdown to send this one away. Now return coming from the 7. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25.
First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
So here's a first and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Get this drive started. On the ground, it's Hubbard. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it.
Well, this play, Mike, was clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold him to no gain.
Here we go. Strike 2.
Look at play action with Young. That's dropped by Tesla. And he's going to be out of bounds, but up past the 35. That catch puts him over the 100-yard mark here tonight, and it gives the team a first down.
First down, Baltimore.
Here we go. Blue striker. 52 blue.
The tight end going in motion to the left. Young to throw on first down.
That was a great play by the defense, Mike. He got a little sloppy with ball security as he leaves the pocket. They're able to knock it loose and put an end to this drive.
Here we go.
Stroud to throw. Here on first and 10. No chance at all. He'll go down.
Through the first half, it was clear. This pass protection, this offensive line unit, they were clearly up for the challenge. The pass rush was non-existent But here in the second half, you can sense a little bit more urgency. You can see them start playing with a little more speed and intensity, and it pays off there with their first sack of the day.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. From the shotgun, it's a give up the middle. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this third quarter of play. Third and long.
Here we go. Tony.
Here's Stroud. Outright Smith-Njigba has it. He got a lot of what he needed, but just not enough. The mark is a couple of yards shy of the first down. Here comes 4th down.
43-yard attempt.
His kick is good. And the Titans add on to their lead.
Anytime you find yourself kicking in these elements, Mike, you just can't take anything for granted, especially when it comes to your plant foot, your balance, your control, your footing. It's so important, and give credit. He does a great job here, able to put that one through.
Now, here comes a return from the 9. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line.
Okay, ready? Here we go.
Young to throw on 1st and 10. This one complete. It's to Small. And they will finally catch up to him and get him down. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. 38 yards.
And at this point in the game, trailing by this much, you're just trying to get something positive going. And even if it doesn't alter the outcome of this week's game, Mike, you're trying to build on some things that you can take into next week's practice, build off of and learn from, and hopefully carry it into next week's game to hopefully have a lot better performance, especially here offensively.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Young hands it to Hubbard. Open space inside the 10. And he will score! Chuba Hubbard. Touchdown, Baltimore. Touchdown here in the 4th quarter, Greg. They have a big mountain to climb, but at least they're technically still alive in this one.
And now, Mike, we're going to see them line up to go for 2. They're going to see if they can get this lead down to 16 points and still give them a chance to fight back here late in the 4th quarter.
Now we'll get a 2-point try here as Young gets the offense lined up.
For the 2-point conversion.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. The pressure got to him. He was hit as he threw it. It's incomplete, and they come up empty, trying for 2.
Will Reichard to kick off.
Reichard out now, following the touchdown, as he kicks this one away. On the return, here's James. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start.
Their own 28-yard line.
Give on the ground, trying to bounce that outside. It went a long way for a gain of nothing.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Here's a 2nd and 9 now from the 29. Throwing is Stroud. Sending it downfield for Likely. That one took it up. It's incomplete. All over him down the field. It'll set up 3rd down.
So, Mike, you find yourself in some of these inclement weather games, whether it's rain or snow, Really, the challenge falls on the defensive side. They're usually more in a reactionary position where they got to change directions and they got to react to the plays and the movement of the offense. So what you want to do in these bad games is keep the ball underneath, tackle well in space, and say, okay, offense, snap that slippery ball one more time, throw it one more time. Just make them go the long way. Don't get them off the hook by giving them a one-play score.
That is brought in. And he's going to be dragged down, but not until he's inside the 25. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. A gain of 48.
First and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Here we go. Ready? Look the hot. Look the hot.
On first down, it's Stroud. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. Drake London was the intended receiver there. And that will lead to a second down.
Here we go. 118. What's up?
Now a handoff, running right. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
He sniffed that one out from the jump. I mean, once he diagnosed and knew where the ball was going, he got there in a hurry, and he put an end to that play really before it ever got started.
They come to the line needing 11 here on third down. Stroud. This one into the hands of Smith and Jigba. Nice job there defensively to keep him in front of the marker. It's going to bring up fourth down.
A 10-yard gain.
Just a really good play design that time, Mike, from the offensive coordinator. They match up one of the most explosive playmakers in the NFL with a hook curl defender, and he's just not able to match up with one of the best route runners in the league.
He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Titans will extend their lead.
I think at this point in the game, Mike, when you have things under control, not only were they able to hold on to the ball for a while, they still were able to manage to add 3 points.
Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. He's to midfield. Ensuing kickoff return here, brought back past the 25. They're going to begin this next drive at the 26.
Well, I'll tell you what, Mike, when you've given up this many points, you're going to get quite the workload with your return units, and that's a really good effort right there. I mean, it's going to get lost anytime you have a one-sided game like this, but that's great determination on that run.
Good work there defensively. Knocked it away, and that pass falls incomplete. Isaac Tesla was the intended target. It's second down.
And you don't earn the reputation this guy has, Mike, without having some really elite ball skills at your disposal. I mean, he's universally considered one of the best corners in the entire league, and when he makes plays like this, it's pretty easy to see why.
Open is Knox over the middle. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on third down.
And this is where the versatility of the tight end position really starts coming into play. Not only do they have to line up with their hand on the ground, but they can occasionally split out in the slot. And man, they're too fast for linebackers, and a lot of times they're too big for defensive backs.
They'll have to go the full 10 yards. It's first and goal. From the gun, it's Young. Throwing left side, and it's taken in by Williams. And a good job there of getting him in. They get it to the 8-yard line.
Brings up second and goal at the 8-yard line.
On second down, Young. Quickly, they get it into the hands of Williams. And the defense trying to tighten down here. They're going to hold him to a gain of 3. That's going to set up third and goal. Now, someone up front moves early. Can't continue to make these mistakes if you're trying to mount a big comeback. Third and goal.
Set. Ready, Black Ultra. 10 Black. Check, huh?
Out of the shotgun. Young. This one caught at the floor.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and
that's going to be intercepted in the end zone. And the Titans are going to get the ball back on the turnover. They hold on 4th and goal.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
A handoff as they try to run it here. Oh, got to be careful here. Looks like they're just going to avoid the safety, but not by much. That was close to being a disaster.
2nd and 12.
Here's a 2nd and 12.
All right. Swap. Love a swap.
Back to throw. Stroud. This one complete to Washington. Look at the big guy rumble. And that changes things. Out of bounds inside the 40. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. It covers 63 yards.
Well, this is the epitome, Mike, of short throw, long run. Everyone talks about the importance of these explosive plays, and of course a lot of them come through the passing game, but you don't always have to throw the ball deep downfield for a big gain. We're seeing more and more of these wide receivers in the NFL that with the ball in their hands, they turn into running backs.
Here we go. 18. What's that?
The defense can stop it twice more as the kneel down comes.
Here we go.
A tough spot here. 3rd and long. The defense can stop it twice more as the kneel down comes. Now a timeout here by Baltimore. That's going to be their 2nd. And they'll stop it with a little over 30 left in the game. Matt Gay coming on for this field goal try. This will be from 56 yards away. He has to drive this through the rain, but he does. The kick is good. And the Titans will add to their lead here in the 4th quarter. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. Safe kick taken at the 5. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. On 1st and 10, here's Young. That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete.
I know it fell for an incompletion, but pretty impressive. He was able to push that ball really far downfield as he was being hit. Really says a lot about the arm strength that this quarterback has.
2nd and 10. Back to the air, it's Young. Going for it all. And the ball out of the reach of the receiver. Ball's incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, like, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
Oh, can't afford another incompletion here. Quickly, it is 3rd and 10.
Set, go.
To throw is Young. And this is caught on the sideline. Going to have the first down. Oh, wait a minute. Maybe not. They say the feet were out of bounds. Wow. Big, tight call there. For the moment, it'll be 4th down.
Here we go. Black 40. Green jack. Ready, go. Ready.
They'll go. Young. That's incomplete. Daring call on 4th down. Does not work out. And it results in a turnover on down.
Forward. 118. What's that? Tonight.
Only one timeout remaining for the defense as they take a knee. So it's a win here for the Titans. And with an open date on the